This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. Well, based on the contents of a release its deputy leader and shadow minister of finance issued, the opposition not only supports the efforts the government has made to avoid blacklisting, but says it stands ready to assist in whatever it takes to be removed from the list. But as Chester Cooper points out, before doing so, the PLP needs to first better understand what happened and why the Bahamas is where it is. This added to the call for the Minister of Finance to publicly explain what the European Union communicated in its release regarding Tuesday's blacklisting. So far, we have been told that after giving Caribbean countries hit by hurricanes last September a reprieve, the EU restarted its process in January 2018 and issued a letter requesting commitments to remedy its concerns, while the Bahamas, St. Kitts and Nevis, and the U.S. Virgin Islands were added to the list as a result of that process because, as the EU notes, they have failed to make commitments at a high political level in response to all of the concerns. According to Mr. Cooper, on the face of it, the EU's reasoning points to some form of non-responsiveness by the Bahamian government to those concerns. So you see, despite the PLP's willingness to work with the government, this issue, Mr. Cooper said, must be fully addressed by the government moving forward. He also believes that while doing what it takes to be delisted, the Bahamas needs to look past delisting at proactively and progressively examining its economic model with the broadest possible bipartisan collaboration. Meantime, the Democratic National Alliance is also lending its support in terms of ensuring the Bahamas is removed from the blacklist. However, it needs to know what went wrong. Was a response delivered to the EU by February 2018. According to the DNA's deputy leader, Arinthia Komalafe, Bahamians are hopeful that the government did not put the financial services sector in jeopardy and the country's reputation at risk due to a lack of focus, deficit of competence, or a lackadaisical approach to governance. That said, the Bahamas, she believes, has an opportunity to embark on a comprehensive tax reform for the introduction of a more equitable and progressive tax system. The DNA also proposes that the focus shift from the short-term goal of avoiding blacklists to development of a comprehensive financial services growth action plan. An 11-page document on the Bahamas Agricultural and Industrial Corporation revealing that some of its experienced staff members have not been promoted for 2+ decades. And according to Agriculture Minister Renard Wells, one of them is the wife of the Prime Minister. Mr. Wells was last evening contributing to the mid-year budget debate, during which he also spoke of a recent meeting with local wholesalers. At this time, it was agreed that as long as the items are available, places like Milo Butler & Sons, Bahamas Food Services, and Super Value will buy locally. The move is to ensure local farmers are not left disadvantaged by produce that are imported to the Bahamas. Just recently, Farmers Association President Karen Shepard expressed concern over Prime Minister Dr. Minister's agreement to begin accepting certain fruits and vegetables from Haiti. The Prime Minister has actually set a December 31st deadline to have those items on the shelves of local food stores. And our final story is up next.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.